Sup? What's up? What's up? My friends, I hope you're having a great start to your week. I hope you're having a great Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm going to be honest. I nearly canceled stream today, but we're continuing on. I'll tell you all about it. It's nothing terrible, but I'll tell you all about it. Jezraiah, congrats on being today's Alacritous adventurer. 20 seconds, still pretty dang fast. That's pretty dang fast. You know, the Twitch integration is just not, I don't know. It's such a weird thing. I'm going to fix that one day, but I'm going to quit saying it's going to be by a certain time because I could have sworn I was going to have time to work on Loot Spot this weekend, and I did not. Well, I guess that's not true. I had some time. I had no energy for the very little time that I did have. But good morning, Jezraiah. Good morning, Octi. Phone Twitch Mondays. No audio, just love. Hi and love, Stein. It do be a Monday, but at least we have loots. At least we have each other, you know? But hey, the day's coming up soon. It's in like 2 days, right? The day. It snowed and I had to drive to the office. Wait, so it hasn't snowed for you, Spooky? It is fully snow on the ground here. And I'm a little annoyed because normally I have my vehicle in the garage. Both of us need to go somewhere today. Normally we have vehicles in the garage to keep them protected, and I won't have the garage cleaned out until probably tonight. So both our vehicles got snowed on and they're going to be icy and stuff. And that's not very fun. But yeah. There's snow on your roof. The weekend whipped by. It really did. Yeah. Proper snow. I'm feeling very Christmassy. The Christmassy? Put in for today off, but didn't hear back, so I'm at work. Oh, really? Well, that's crap. I would have approved it. Just send it to me next time. I'll approve it. But Coleman, good morning. And then at least you've got tomorrow off too, so that's good. Or not two, but you have tomorrow off. That'll be good. Nothing sticking on the ground, which is a relief because I still need to bag all the leaves that just shed off the trees. Yeah, we still have lots of leaves. But this snow is probably going to melt, if not by tomorrow, definitely by Wednesday. So it's not really here to stay. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to mow at least one more time this year. Yeah. I'd say at least once. I'm going to have to mow one more time. But anyway, let's click this button here. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you. I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was honestly kind of exhausting, and that's why I almost didn't stream today. Like I said, I'd tell you all about it, but the main thing to know is just that I was finishing up Ginny's retirement home, and it was not that many more tasks left to do, but the tasks that I had to do were just exhausting. So, and then also I didn't get very much sleep on Saturday night going into Sunday. Ginny woke me up around 3:30. Thankfully, she did go back to sleep. So I lost about an hour of sleep from 3:30 to 4:30. But then Nellie started whining just, I guess because she was hungry. I mean, I don't know, but she just started whining. And when Nellie starts whining, it is incessant. Like, it is not, you do not fall back asleep to it. It is just constant sound. So that drove me a bit batty, and I got up at, I don't know what time it was, 7 maybe. And I was hoping I was going to get to sleep, and I did not. So I'm sleeping like butts, really. I'm going to use my floating holiday tomorrow, even though it's my last day of work. Just do the old Irish goodbye. Tell everybody, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. And then, and I mean, that's what, you know, pull a trick out of the office bag, you know? But yeah, so anyway, this weekend was not very restful. But the retirement home, the kennel, is done now. She will be sleeping in it tonight. We wanted to give it one more night for the caulking around the bottom to dry. So yeah, it should be good by tomorrow, and then or by tonight, and then all I got to do tonight is just kind of clean up all the crap that I ate, you know, the tools and stuff I left behind. So it'll be nice to reclaim the garage. It'll be nice to kind of reclaim, you know, everywhere I have tools right now. The table in the dining room has tools all over it because that's where the kennel is. So you're working till the 19th? Wait, you are? I got up when Mr. Peace came to bed, and he said both me and the roomie had been pretty restless. Oh, really? The chill spider mate. Welcome in. Also, thank you for that follow. This game is very good. If admittedly it's probably not for everyone, but I do think it's very, very good. It's for mostly everybody. It's a lot of storytelling. It's a lot of role playing. So if you're into that, you will probably like it a lot. And then if you like turn-based combat, you can also, even if you don't care so much about the storytelling, the turn-based combat is very good too. So everything that it does really well. It's just that it's also, not everybody likes those type of games. It's a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of party management, which I enjoy all of it. This game is honestly already one of my favorite games I've ever played. So I say already like it just came out. I mean because I haven't even finished my first playthrough of it. But I wish it was sooner, but I don't wish that pressure on my colleagues, and I'm trying to get them to put me on as a contractor for a little bit because I like money. I too like money. But yeah, I get that. It's always been the 19th. But it's just your last day in office is tomorrow? Is that how it is? Supposed to get an inch of snow in the next 4 hours. Really? We already have probably 1 or 2 out there. Nostalius, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm launching Baldur's Gate 3 as we speak. I just needed to find the dang button. There it is. How's the work going on that wish list of yours? Oh, geez. It's I'm kind of taking a pause on too much variety this week, but we've been varietous, which is definitely a word. It's there's no way it's not a word. We've been varietous AF. So we've been playing all sorts of different games. But this week, the quote-unquote new game we're going to be playing is called Echoes of the End. We actually checked it out a few weeks back when it released, but there's been a major update to it, so we're going to kind of take another look at that one. But the rest of the games this week, like I said, kind of taking a little bit of a pause, digging back into the well with the long play games we already have running. So Baldur's Gate, Ghost of Tsushima, and KCD 2. So, yeah. How are you doing, Nest? How's life treating you? Koro, hello. How are you, Koro? Hello, my friends. Koro, you having a good one? We are on the worm way. I'm gonna scoot over this way a little bit, center myself. I do need to get centered. I'm a little bit sleepy, so I'll also be glad to be injecting this coffee directly into my digestive tract. You're okay? Good to hear. Well, Spooky's back home. Spooky, how was Stupid Con? I forgot to ask you that. Things are weird at work. Had a good stream of Apex last night though, so that helps. Nice. That's awesome. Dude, I need to catch you sometime. What would you say about going live a couple hours earlier than you normally do? Also, Kirk, while we're at it. Let's get Kirk going a little bit earlier. Because if it's not a time when I'm like leaving for practice, I can at least drop in while I can do a work lurk and hang out a bit. Octi, my piece. But yeah, I hope Stupid Con wasn't, you know, too stupid. I love Nest streams. Yeah, Coleman actually messaged me the other day. Coleman's like, Nest is just such a good dude. I'm like, dude, I know. I know. I could quit my job to make that happen. Let me just go ahead and quit this job here. Stupid Con was actually pretty great. I do like my coworkers. It was really nice to see the impact of all the work I do that pisses me off having a really positive impact. Yeah, that I could see how that would piss you off, you know, doing work that actually matters. That's just the worst. I like to do work that only makes the corporate overlords lots of money. That's my preferred method. So anytime I'm doing anything that's actually, you know, valuable, God, I hate that. I feel you. I used an opportunity to network for a different job. Did you actually? Our timetables are opposite. It makes me sad, but I love you nonetheless. And I love you too, Nest. I know. It is truly we're on opposites right now. Cause yeah, typically I'm heading to practice around 3 in the afternoon. And I'm there, and granted I'm there usually leaving a little after 3, I guess, but usually I'm there until I get home around, you know, 6:15, 6:30, something like that. So, and that's Eastern time. But then when I get home, it's like, oh, time to cook, or, you know, if Mrs. Magoots made food, then it's time to eat food and just kind of and be with her, because I haven't spent time with her. So Spookie's whoring himself around. That's what you got to do in these parts, Coleman. Well, I mean, you don't got to, but that's what makes a lot of sense to do. Okay. So, we are on the Wormway, which, I mean, raise your hand if you've ever been on the Wormway. Am I right? But today, there are trials that we're going to try these trials, and we're hoping we're going to pass them, you know, because there are answers lie at the end of this way. So non-derogatory, got to get that bag. I think there would be more Sea of Thieves co-op together in our lives. We can make it work. Gosh dang, I would love that. Sea of Thieves, too much freaking fun. I haven't played in ages. I think the last time I played, Coleman and I want to say Coleman and I got on a sloop, and we were specifically looking for violence and could not find any. It was just like a dead server. And I think part of it was due to, this was before they had kind of like rolled out Sea of Thieves onto PS5. So it was sort of more, I don't know, just more dead. And I'm sure things are much different now. It seems like it's kind of, from my, without any stats to back it up, it seems like it's kind of back on the upswing since being released on PS5, which is good. Listen, I don't care if it's a Xbox exclusive. Hi. The text you sent me. I did not. Uh-huh. Day or night? Uh-huh. 2 p.m. You know how long it is? I mean, I think if you want to go, that's fine. I am going to be practicing some Saturdays. Well, yeah, I can play in a different time. Yeah. Bye. Who's got thick thighs? This guy. Wait, which guy? Which guy? I want to see some thick thighs. Non and his non-colites are here to show off these mighty games. Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? Non and Prue. Welcome in Ursa and Nonder and Lars and Kelt. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a good start to your week. Sorry, I just had to answer a question. I didn't see a text message from Mrs. Magoots that she needed an answer for. So But yeah. Coolman with the quick shout out there. And Kelt with the 10 stream streak. The last time I played may have been when Coleman married Spooky and I on the ship. To each other, to be very clear. I'd never marry Koro, yeah. To be clear, he says. Wow, I was left again. And Ams, welcome in. Welcome in. 35 degrees here this morning. Time for my Lutz hoodie. Is it really 35? Wow, it is not much. It's not much warmer here then. Or, I mean, it's not much warmer there then. It's only going to be like 33 here today. Quest logs, get you quest logs. We got a cold snap here. It'll be 80 in 2 days. Does that also happen to bring storms for you? Because typically, if we ever have a day that's really cool and then it gets really warm, just kind of out of nowhere, you can pretty much expect it. At the very least, it's going to be rainy for part of the day. Okay, so we are in this Chamber of Justice. I'm guessing this is... Oh, there's the judge is in there? Okay, I don't like the look of that. The silhouette. Very Vecna-ish hand going on, but oh yeah, no, that looks kind of terrifying, yeah. Lutz, I like that hoodie. This the one I'm wearing today, or the Lutz Magoots official merch hoodie. I assume you mean the one I'm wearing currently, but thank you. Yeah, this is one of my faves. I picked this up. This is, I think, a hoodie from the 90s, but I picked this up at like a vintage market. Like, I think it was last summer, I want to say. And yeah, I just love, it's very simple. It's just plain color, but you just don't really see, I feel like most new clothes for some reason don't really use this color as much. So, Baldur, I hardly know her. I got nothing. Don't worry, it's just us. Mursa, how are you doing? My dreams were restless. I dreamt of the undead, but not the vampire kind. Now I sit at my desk like one of those cursed creatures. I do see rain in the forecast. Gotcha. Are you too far south for the lake effect? Oh, yeah. Yeah, too far south for lake effect. Yep. Have experienced lake effect snow, though, when I lived in Wisconsin for 4 years, and it was really something. I'm going to be honest, I don't miss it. I don't really miss it. Every time it snowed, it was... Oh, wow, they just walked straight through the darkness? Okay. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really account for that, but... I just wanted the Viridian Crystal because they're pretty. All right, we've got these paintings all around I can maybe ask the narrator about? I don't know.
The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance.
Yeah, I see it like over here. Okay. Kenosha has like 9 inches. Oh, wow. Dang. Man, whoever Kenosha is, congrats to her. I mean, what? 2 vampires walk into a bar. First vampire says, think that last person I fed on was infected. The second vampire says, you sure? First vampire says, I'm positive. That is a good one. I went to that tanning place your wife suggested. Was that place the Sun? That place the Sun? It's nuts in Chicago area. Yeah, how much did they get in Chicago over the weekend? Because if we see Quinn, we'll have to see if he's snowed in. But yeah, I was just surprised that we got as much snow as we did, because they were calling for like less than an inch, which typically just means that it's enough. At most, it's enough to start seeing it accumulate, but it doesn't cover grass. It doesn't cover the roof. You know, no, it's like. It's kind of a lot, and we're supposed to be getting another inch like throughout the day today, which, again, not a lot for most, but for here at this time of year, that is kind of a lot. We typically don't get snow until, like, after Thanksgiving, and usually it's not very much until, you know, after Christmas even.
Here goes nothing.
They only got 3 inches. They have Kenosha envy.
A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows.
Am I going to put these in order?
A
Are they
shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
an apple? Okay. What is this? Frickin' Assassin's Creed? What is that? What's an apple got to do with anything? There's the apple over here. Okay, so did he steal the apple? Maybe these are already in order. I just started like a dummy in the middle.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political.
Okay. Peachy, hello. I haven't had to sit through ads in what, a year? Is it already time? Is it already time to re-up the Peachy stars?
The child, a red-haired man, is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched.
Jeez. Haven't had, let's see, nearly time for Me Too. And meanwhile in New England, rain. It was October last year. Holy crap. Okay. Well, you know, give me a number between, or give me a number between 1 and 12. Any number between 1 and 12. 69. Let's go 12, big dog. Good, because that's already what I clicked. So, thank you, Peachy, for the Discord subscriptions carrying over here to twitch.tv. Seriously, appreciate you. And I hope you and the fam had a great weekend. I hope it was a good one. You're so generous. I was like, yeah, I'm already clicking 12. I almost said, yeah, just give me a number. I almost just said that, but wait, so Chicago's supposed to get 1 to 2 feet? Is that what you're saying, Ams, or am I misunderstanding? Or is this about Kenosha? Yeah, Kenosha, I'm actually familiar. I made a little joke there. I'm familiar with Kenosha, though. Rain for you as well, Lars. I want this narrator for my inner voice. He planned for a productive day. Instead, he procrastinated on Reddit. Yeah, I know. That'd be great. None of us would get anything done if this was our inner monologue, you know? We just sit there thinking all the time.
The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9.
9? We're talking about snow inches? That's how Peachy got 69 months of Twitch. Oh, here's the theft. Okay. Yeah, so they are already in order. So, and there's somebody named the judge here.
Theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact.
Arcana failed? What? I actually have pretty good Arcana skills. Can I do it again?
The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact.
No. Chicago through northern Indiana. I wish I had thought of it, Ghost. Right at the lake. Gotcha, okay. The hero of Kenosha? Wait, who? Me? Don't want to tell you what I misread this as. Yeah, I'm so confused what you would have... Did you read it as India? Chicago through northern India? I want to go to Kenosha. You do? You want to meet up there and go to Frank's? If we ever... Coleman, if we ever get a chance to go to Frank's diner, it's on me. Garbage plate's on me. Chicago through diarrhea. What? How? Okay, dirty but gross, yeah. Not dirty, but yeah. There's no snow here yet either. The temperate weather's been nice because there's no need to spend ages bundling. Oh, that is good, yeah. Just sitting there bundling up. Brain is broken a day. Lutz knows why. Oh, I know why. Weekend was good. Michi and I went to a Friendsgiving celebration on Saturday. It was much needed friend time. Nice. That's awesome. What was the best dish that you ate? Or, you know, if you can't narrow it down to one, what was the best, like, couple dishes that you ate? What were the best couple? Kirk, hello, beautiful. Dear Questlog, it's day 6 of being sick AF, and all I want to do is sleep in a dark, quiet room. Instead, I'm stuck at work with a bunch of dumbasses and hangry patients. I'm just going to sit here, drink my ginger ale, and say hello, gorgeous. Kirk, dude, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm glad you got some ginger ale. That sounds nice, at least. Is it a cold? You have a cold? Gortash's Pillow Princess. My husband is near. I can smell him. Incredible way to make an entrance. Welcome in, Pillow Princess. Man, it is, yeah, that is making an entrance right there. And you're right. You're gosh dang right. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, Kirk, I hope you feel better real soon. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. I love trash plates. I had them in New York visiting a friend. This one specifically, like on their menu, it's called a garbage plate. But yeah, it's the same idea. It's just a ton of eggs and meats and cheeses and like hash browns and just kind of everything thrown into one, and it's good. And they make their toast homemade as well. It's very tasty. I have not had one in a long time. A hell of a username, yeah. The commitment, you know, like setting your Twitch username to that is just truly impressive. Did you get the Guy Fieri mod? I didn't. No, I'm not running any mods on the game. Not to say that I won't run mods on this at some point, but I typically always play the first time through any game without mods. You know, I'm just like I gotta see how God intended this game. You know what I mean? And then after that, yeah, we may throw some mods on there. Just depends. Just depends. All right. Yeah, the Pillow Princess part of the Gortash part. Yeah, the whole thing. Just all of it, you know? Just a mod to give him Guy Fieri clothes. Oh, okay, gotcha. Just the clothes. I think Ursa maybe shared pictures before. But yeah. Some of the mods, I mean, that is pretty great. Gortash's Pillow Princess, incredible username. Thank you so much for the follow as well. So I imagine you've probably played this game all the way through. Is that a fair assumption? Thought I was feeling better this morning, but as time goes by, I'm feeling worse. Told my boss if this keeps up, I'm walking down the hall and into the ER. No. Well, I mean, I'm glad you are in the right place to be sick, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. All right, there are these shrouded paintings, and there's the waiting judgment. I think I'll do the waiting judgment first. Oh, I have to put an item there. Okay. Then let's try these paintings.
Shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Okay. Shrouded sentence. What the frick does that mean? Judged obscuring paintings within 6 meters, preventing judgment being passed on an accused soul. Okay. They're resistant to everything. They're amorphous. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Can we just talk? I just want to talk. Away.
Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Huh. And I have to put an item there. The waiting judgment. So is there an apple or something? Oh, the apple. No, the apple's the painting there. Can I maybe check the statue here?
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way.
Eliminate.
Restore the balance of justice.
Justice. No pardon without repentance, and no penalty without mercy. The right path often lies between the extremes.
Between the extremes, okay. How God intended this game. Look at Lutz comparing devs to God. How humble. Okay, I didn't even mean it that way, PG. And yes, I am a developer, okay? Before I knew Guy wasn't the guy. The guy. I share it knowing they're both pieces of trash. Just a couple times, you know, definitely haven't gotten over 2,000 hours. Dang. Yeah, I'm still on my first playthrough. But honestly, like, people come in and they talk about their playtime sometimes, and I'm not even surprised. Like, this game just has so much to offer, you know? Like, it just makes sense. I've looked at hot Gortash mods, still wondering where the hot part is. Yeah, we talked about that too. There are hot Gortash mods, and I didn't really actually... I don't know if I saw the pictures of the mods, but I'd heard at least that they exist. Yeah. Okay. Is that a general aphorism of yours? Are you trying to be helpful? I'd rather you keep your musings to yourself. Okay. I'll keep your words in mind, Will.
Wise indeed. Though I can't take credit. It was my father who taught me the ways of the just.
Ways of the just. All right. So it's between two extremes. So there's a shrouded figure in these pictures. So there's an apple thief. Was it which one was it? Okay, so they were giving the apple to the child. Right? I'm gonna check this one out again. All hail our muscle and mommy, Karlak.
The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched.
Okay, I think I understand that. I originally said that these portraits are in order, but I don't think they are. I think they're put in an order that... you know, the judge put them in. So, okay, there's nothing I can do to, like, move them. The induction?
The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9.
Number 9, huh? Is he Shane from Stardew of Baldur's Gate 3? Talking about Gortash shower. I've not been able to wash my hair for days, and I'll do it after the stream, I promise. Hey, Nene, how are ya? Welcome in. I know I'm just poking the bear a bit. I'd poke more if the bear was wearing his glasses. We'll get a glass of stream in here someday. Don't worry. He's a baddie. Just needs a shower. There are just mods that make him look like he showers and shaves. Totally didn't rewind my dirge so I could redo meeting Gortash. Actually, zero idea who Gortash is, so I Google imaged him, and he looks like he's been through some things. We'll, yeah, I haven't gotten back to Gortash in this game yet. We did introduce ourselves to him recently. Recently in the game, I should say. Not recently in real life time, but okay. Then in this case... The statue said to eliminate those that stand in the way of justice, but, Okay, do I have... Is Karlak's... It seems like Karlak's trident is, in fact, glowing. Yeah, it is glowing. 'Cause that's what it looks like without. Okay. It's not enough light to pierce this area, though. Okay, do I have an apple that I can put... I wonder if I have an apple that I can put over here. I don't know if an apple, like just any apple, would work. I don't feel like I've got one, but nope, I don't. Okay. So, interesting. Who played him again? A super hot actor who was done dirty by his character model. Parents sold him, so not sure if he gets freaky with chicken. Me. Yeah, me. That's hot. Kind of turned out to be a butthole, too. The character put his foot in his mouth about something during the press tour for the White Lotus season. Can't remember what it was. Got to get poop done before this flight. Have a great week, Lutz. Ghost, hope the travel is safe. Hope you get to everywhere you need to go on time. And yeah, I hope you have a great week. The actor, good luck. Yeah, Jason Isaacs. Wait, that's who plays Gortash. Lucius Malfoy. Wait, what is this? Journal of Past Adventures #2. I missed that. It didn't show up when I held tab or alt. I mean, hadn't expected puzzles. Is the Great Worm really hidden behind tests of this kind? I'd expected feats of strength, yes, but nothing like this. It was designed for sport. Huh. Okay. Yeah, let me have a talk with Will.
This place is astonishing. A bard's legend made real.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, again, they're resistant. There is radiant immune. Is there any type of damage they're not immune to? It doesn't seem like it. Sunlight weakness. While in sunlight, this creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Okay, I think I understand then. We need to uncover these paintings, but it did say the judge is blocking them, right?
Shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Okay, so, all right, then let's take a look. I think I have Dancing Light. It's a cantrip, right? Yeah, okay, let's try this.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them.
That's not it. Okay. It did say sunlight specifically, though. I know that Shadowheart has a sunlight spell. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Let's see. What does Will have? You got anything good here, buddy? He could throw a fireball. Blindness. I'm not really seeing much here. Hang on. Another quick look at maybe some of my spell slots. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. So, wait, why do I have 2 true strikes? Oh, because one's an action, one's a bonus action. All right. Had to YouTube this part, couldn't figure it out on my own. Gotcha, dang. Yeah, that's it. It does seem pretty tough. I already have a save here, so. Man, that actually made it harder to see. Let's try talking to him again.
No, the judge has spoken. The crime must be punished.
That's it, huh? The sword of justice falls on the wicked. That line didn't actually come out.
Off with you. His reckoning must come. Death is the price. Away.
Okay.
Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Shrouded. Okay, so we got to get the judge out of there. All right, so I need to get some light on the judge. The only way I truly know how to do that right now, unless maybe I have a scroll. Scroll of Sunbeam. I know that Shadowheart has a spell. I specifically brought Will along, so I think I'm gonna have to put Lae'zel back for a second. Let us know we need a hand. Okay, let me try this out, and then if this doesn't work, I will let you know. Jason Isaac swoon. TJ or whatever Simmons was Kettle Rick. Evil Englishman from The Patriot was a version of Captain Hook that is very hot. That is very hot. Also, Will, I miss my dad. Okay, lurk for real. Ghost, please have a safe trip. All right. Also, I can't remember if I told you all this, but when I played this game offline, I made it a decision to play with headphones. It changes this game entirely for me. I considered also streaming it with headphones. Admittedly, it does, like anytime I'm wearing headphones, it does make it harder to speak with chat, but
aside from the obvious,
because I feel like I'm just shouting the whole time. All right.
a bit crowded.
You're going to have to take Lae'zel's spot.
You'll need wonderful.
All right. Is there another way to manage party without going back to camp? I don't think so, but I'll tell you this. After I watched the YouTube, I was like, OMG, I'm so dumb. No, you're not dumb, Jezraya. This game, it's funny. Sometimes this game has really complex solutions, and other times they're not very complex. I did consider using Spirit Guardians, but let's see. Maybe I wasn't thinking of Sunbeam, was I? Deem of Fireblood. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. I click for BG3 and Wholesome tag. Well, welcome in. It's great to have you. Are you in the midst of a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough? There are badgers in that camp. Do they make sounds? I remember Ursa talking about a super annoying bird in one of the camps, and I didn't notice it until I had my headphones on. And yeah, I don't know. Often play with headphones, you can actually hear the side talk. Yeah, this game is pretty quiet compared to most other games. He's wholesome, but Chad is often not. That's not true. I mean, it's kind of true. Chat is sometimes not wholesome, but most of the time also wholesome. We have some incredible, phenomenal people around. Okay. Did I have? Yeah, this is like this may be very stupid, or just kind of like overthinking it as well. I swear I had some sort of. Maybe it's not prepared right now. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten... Well, that's fine. Actually, I'm kind of curious to try this party out. If we get our light sources out...
What now?
Wait, he doesn't have a light source anymore? What? What happened? Light? Torch? Just equip a torch? Is that good enough?
No, the judge has spoken. The crime must
Oops.
be punished.
Thought this place was just a legend.
Wholesome adjacent, yeah. I'll add your adjacent point proven.
True.
You're in part 3. Okay. So I'm also in act 3. This is my first playthrough. But yeah, having an absolute blast with this game. First time I played and figured out I felt so stupid. For real. That in-between camp was annoying. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. And you're like, gosh, can't you hear that stupid bird? I'm like, no, I can't. And then I played offline with headphones, and I was like, oh, that bird. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. It was audible once I realized it was there, but it wasn't nearly as annoying as with headphones. I missed a message from Ursa. It was about having to wear a prosthetic man piece and comparing it to women in film in a double standard. I don't see an exact quote, though. He did backpedal and say women have had a horrible time in film. This was Jason Isaac's quote. Is that glow? That glow is just from Shadowheart's lantern there.
No time to dally.
And this isn't enough light either. Okay, so we have to it said something about sunlight, right? Is there a way to get more light in here, or specifically sunlight? Right? That's the judge's weakness. It's also, yeah, we're kind of shrouding things in darkness, but maybe also I am supposed to place an item.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Maybe I'm supposed to do that first. The waiting judgment. Can I place like a torch in there? Quinn! What's going on? Quinn, we were just talking about you earlier. Invalid combo. Dang it. All right. We tried there. Quinn, how are you? We were just talking about you. Are you snowed in? Are you doing okay? We even got snow all the way down here, and it's a lot more than we were expecting, which, I mean, maybe a lot more isn't really the right word, but it's definitely more than we were expecting. I was thinking we'd just get like a dusting, barely covers anything, but No, like our driveway's covered right now. It's kind of surprised about that. Only a few inches. Gotcha. Okay. Let him marinate. Let him suffer. Would you like a little hint? Yeah, let me see if I can. I got to think more on this. I feel like, admittedly, I'm a little tired today, and I'm sure that's making me slightly dumber. At least slightly dumber, if not more dumber. A lot more dumber. What is this? Is that a hammer underneath the scales? Also, what if I just threw like a rock in these scales here and that balanced everything? Okay, so the thief, the judgment, the chase. Did we just try attacking this guy? What happens if you do attack him? Hang on. What happens if you do attack him? Do a little save here. I've got Shadowheart with me rather than Lae'zel, but I don't know that matters here. Get freaking snipe, bro. Oh, he doesn't even get mad at me? Huh, he doesn't even get mad. Ability drain dexterity? Hang on, what is that? Was that from my bow? But yeah, right now I just see sunlight weakness. And so that's why I was trying to, is like, okay, how do I get sunlight on this guy or just more light? But bringing torches around, I tried using dancing lights, which is supposed to give light. That's not it. Totally asked for help when he's ready, believe me. I want a hint so bad too. Yeah, eats me alive, a terrible backseat driver. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, and Bogan. I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to you, Bogan. I missed your message. Good morning. How are you? Oh, the badgers are dead? What, badgers? No, they're dead. Really good at talking through his thinking process. Enjoy the ride. I try my best, at least, to let you know what's going on in my brain, even if sometimes it grinds to a screeching halt, you know? Oh, I do have Fairy Fire. All targets within the light turn visible. That's once per long rest. Ah, why not? Why not? Wait, hang on. Did it say all attack rolls against them have advantage? Ah, whatever. Oh, hang on. No, whatever. We're probably all taking a little bit of damage here. Fairy Fire. Wait. Even that is glowing now, too. Interesting. Bit burnout with class, but chilling on Minecraft, so having a good night. That's good to hear. You know, the filling part, not the burnout on class. Okay, Fairy Fire. Attack rolls have advantage, but you're still not illuminated. Thinking it smells bad too sometimes. He's thinking? Is he thinking? I try to be. Okay, look around this area. Okay, so let me just tell you I'll tell you what's going on in my brain. So I need to be able to see these paintings. The judge is preventing them from being seen. I need to get him out of the area. However, he can't be pushed. He can't be, like, shoved, pushed, or thrown. Let's see. Or it also can't be used as an improvised weapon. While lightly or heavily obscured, this creature gains the ability to blend with shadows, become invisible. The only thing I really see right now working to my favor is that he has sunlight weakness. While in sunlight, this creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. That seems to make sense considering he's, you know, shadow. I need to get him away from these paintings because if he's within 6 meters, I can't see them. I've tried various light sources like using lanterns. I've tried casting like dancing lights, fairy fire. I haven't tried a specific like sunlight one, I suppose. I don't know if there's you know, like a, I don't even know what word I'm trying to find. If the specifics matter in this case. I do have a sunbeam, but I'm pretty sure that's just a radiant attack. Also, is it not a spell? It's not using one of my spell slots? Really? Yeah, what the heck? Here's another cantrip. Nope. Looking for the best loot on Twitch. Wait a minute. Did that... Dude, that didn't work. Was that the last one? Do we have any other quest logs that didn't register? I hope not. Nope, Kirk was the last one before that, and his worked. Okay, sorry, Bogan, that one didn't work. Give me a sec here. I did not have a chance to work on that over the weekend. I give Loot Spot Goots the old... Oh, and yeah, and chat's frozen again too. So yeah, gosh dang, that's so annoying. It's just so annoying. There we go. Boros didn't work? Wait, really? Did she... Wasn't she... before Kirk? I can't scroll up any further. Yeah, Kirk was most recent and his did work. So I feel like Koro's did. All right, try it again, Bogan. Bogan, do you sleep? Not really. But I get stuff done. Try a quest log again if you wouldn't mind. And then real quick, let me see if I can get this one going again. It's just exclamation log, then date. That one's not even close, sir. So hang on, I'll try that one too. What is today? Today's the yeah. Yeah, we got Koros. It's just Bogans. Yeah. Sorry, it's been, there you go. There you go. Just want to make sure that you got your quest log, if that's something that you care about, with number go up and whatnot. I'm getting frustrated with these, Twitch WebSockets because it shouldn't be doing this at all. It's supposed to be sending me a reconnect message and it's just not working for some reason, but I haven't had time to debug it. Maybe today, who knows? Probably not, but you know, maybe. Didn't I had to do something with these dragon head torches earlier, right? Also, we can turn them off. Interesting. That one we can't.
Onward, ever onward.
Really? We can't turn this one off? No? We can't turn that one off either. Just this one random one here. Okay. Hate small keyboards? It? Wait, it? What's it? What's the meaning of life? All right. Well, in this case, should I just send Shadowheart back? Or is there a good reason for her to stick around? What gives her the sunbeam ability? Is it... Oh, shoot. Yeah, Blood of Lathander does. Why did it equip the... I don't even know. Whatever. Okay. So do I try a sunbeam? It's once per long rest. I'm taking a long rest probably pretty soon anyway, so feel like this is not going to work, but whatever. We frick it. We ball. Oh, he is blinded.
Let's see what's to be said.
Be gone! The sword of justice falls on the wicked.
All right. And then, okay, real fast. Does she have, or one of them have, isn't there like an actual sunlight that we can do? There's daylight. Enchant an item to shine like the sun or summon a sphere of sunlight that dispels darkness around it. Okay. Cannot prepare more spells. I gotta remove one here. Create or destroy water. All right. If this doesn't work, then I feel like I'm pretty confident that this spell intervention is not going to work. Oh, and I can also do a produce flame. Oh, it's not prepared. Yeah, why not? Let's try that one too. Why not? Or wait, no, it already is prepared, right? Once per long rest. How did I not see that? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Yeah, her carrying that around does absolutely nothing. Okay, so then let's just go ahead and cast Daylight, which was a 3. Let's see, we want Sphere. Yeah, Sphere. Man, it is bright as heck in here, and that did not change anything. All right. So I think it's safe to say that that is not going to do it. How else could I get sunlight in here? In this dank dungeon. All right. I don't think that's it. I'm gonna have to think of something else. A fellow Aus Bogan in here is making my day. It feels weird when I see another Australian on Twitch. It does. I feel like Australia has such a large Twitch presence. When you say that, I encounter Aussies on stream all day long in every stream I'm in, and I watch a lot of Twitch. Yeah, I feel like I see a lot of Australians. Never find fellow Aussies. Really? Yeah, interesting. So I see in chat here and there, but when I'm watching, it's so rare. Are we the same person? Because literally the same. Interesting. That's very interesting. All right, real quick. Checking my messages. We're good. All right. Shoot, what time is it? How long have I spent on this? Too long. All right. For the sake of brevity, I mean, we're already not being brief. Give me just the tiniest bit of hint. What should I try to focus on in this room? Give me the tiniest hint you can think of. Examine the jailer more? The jailer? Judge. Examine the judge more. Okay. Take another look at the judge. What if I zoom in on him too? Hey, he creepy. He creepy. I think of what he reminds me of. Australians stand out to you, Lutz, but not to us, I guess. Have to remove something spell-wise. Spell-wise. Okay. Shrouded. Did I even look at what shrouded sentence was? No. Usually always stumble upon Europeans or Americans. Okay, examine the judge more. Yeah, this guy looks like a judge. There's some other resistance or... Let's see. I feel like he's resistant to everything, but... Hey, Schooner, good morning. Ahoy, my friend. How are you? How are you doing? Hope you had a nice weekend. Look at this sphere. It is brilliant. Brilliant. There's also this like emblem on the ground. Kind of interesting. Okay. I am actually talking to him when I click that, right?
Off with you.
Yeah.
This reckoning must stop.
Doing fair, thank you. Good to hear. Good to hear. Did you do anything? Did you do anything enjoyable over the weekend? I hope so. Aussies usually in chat usually announce it one way or the other in conversation. What makes you say that? We do like making an entrance. All right. Let's see here. Wait, what is this? Oh, no, those are the same. Okay. All right. Examine the judge more. That was Jezraya's notes here. Okay, hang on. Does it have anything to do with this character portrait? The character portrait is much darker than what I'm actually seeing here. Notable features. Aerial opportunity attack. I have a feeling I'm also going to feel pretty stupid because and how did he get this ability drain? Was that from me?
Can't give up now.
Is that my bow? I don't see that. I don't know how it got the ability drain. Lady Iron, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Oh, you're in the office today? Dang. What, why? Why are they doing that to you? It's always somehow just comes up in conversation with the streamer. End up asking where the chatter's from, and they're Aussie. The others in chat say, so am I. It's wholesome, but happens in nearly every stream I watch. No way, you're from Australia? Me too. All right. Cursed. They're cursed. Oh, that's a curse. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, hang on. I got it. I got it. I think I got it. Although not with this character. I think it's going to be... Is it Shadowheart? Remove curse. Let's try this here.
I can tend to this.
Nice. Nice. All right. Wait. What did this statue just say?
Let's get going.
Hang on.
Let's see.
It is super bright in here now. Woot! Have we got it? Hold your horses.
The dishonorable judge was banished, but judgment must still be passed.
Okay. All right, sure. It was my choice. My mentor is visiting from Toronto. I wanted to meet her in person. Oh, had you not? Oh, you said in orifice today. Man, that shows you how my reading comprehension is today. It is, admittedly, I am more tired than usual, but yeah, curse, man. I did not look at that one closely enough.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
Have you met your mentor before? Or so when you say meet her in person, I didn't know if you meant like for the first time? People playing this game regularly forget about remove curse. Yeah. I honestly I should have just read that he was cursed. I just skimmed over that and I said, oh yeah, he's blocking the paintings. Okay, so what? I did not look at the actual status of it, just the symptoms, if you will.
Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak.
Freedom.
You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood and a golden coin in his hand.
A thief walks free. Is this truly justice?
The hanging?
The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek.
Huh. Okay. So weird being here with no one else, just empty desks. That's how it would be if you went to my office right now, too. Never met her in person. How long have you been working together? Going through some things. Had a PET scan this morning. Dang, I'm sorry, Schooner. Man, I'm sorry, my friend. At the very least, hugs to you. If I can find the right button. There it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Reminded me that I'm still awake on a Tuesday morning. How dare you? Not even a year yet. She just happened to be visiting today, so we were like, well, hey, let's have lunch. That's cool. From Toronto. Work mentor has been so valuable to me. So do they work in the same job as you? Hugs and kisses, yeah. Yeah, Schooner, if there's what can I do? What can I do to brighten up your day? Whatever it is, I'll do it. The group of non-sleepers. Strip? Schooner, say strip. Okay. Well, all right. I guess today's as good a day as any to get banned. Okay. So can I pick these pictures up now? I can. Can I pick all of them up? No, just the ones over here. Okay. So these are basically what's happening. This is basically what's happening here. Okay, so this is me passing judgment. Will had basically said it's not going to be one of two extremes. I feel like the hanging and freedom are the extremes. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with the cell, but let's give a quick save here.
Always room for more.
Pick this one up. Serving a temporary jail sentence seems to be the middle ground. And also, like, yeah, he stole, which is against the law, but he had a good reason for doing it. I'm sure it's going to be orange, right? Oh, there it is. Sentence being proportional to the crime. Oh, look at that. They're still unbalanced.
Paragon of justice. Proceed.
I expected the statues' bowls to be level with one another, but they were not. All right, we did it, friends. We are justice. And I actually did end up needing Shadowheart, so that was good. However, do we still want to bring Shadowheart? Yeah, let's just keep Shadowheart. Why not? Why not? Okay, there is a water air bridge going over to this door here. I'm a little bit worried about that. I need to make my coffee. Start looking at emails pre-coffee like a fool. Let me get a coffee before you strip. Hold on. Means a lot you're doing it now. Yeah, gosh, I feel like I have no words. Schooner, obviously I know we don't know each other super well, but I've really enjoyed having you around, and I just hope you know that your presence in our chat is greatly enjoyed, and everything that you're going through right now, I hate that for you, and whatever the best outcome is, I hope that's what presents itself to you, because you deserve it, from what I can tell. You know, it's just, you seem like a really good person, and also enjoy all the pictures and all of this. So it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you a little bit. Show us some hams. Hams? Different division. She's in sales, etc., but has been with the company for 20 years, so I love that. She's seen a lot. How long have you been with the company? You've been there a good bit, right? Your cat's name is Krillin, like of Dragon Ball Z fame and Dragon Ball fame? Really? I actually really love that name, Krillin. I never would have thought of that for a pet. I did name a dog that we found that we were fostering very briefly. I named him Trunks. Please don't read any of chat. MRSA? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Coffee? I need more. I should get some more today, too. You need the coffee first. Biggest slay. Rage rises, sip coffee. Rage rises, sip coffee. Keep the angries at bay. Look forward to your schooner posts in Discord. Out there living life and taking gorgeous photos. Yeah, the photos are incredible. You've been there 9 years. Okay, dang. Yeah, so that's not an insignificant amount of time either. Yes, sir. As a non-durian, I have to keep the ham rep up. Krillin's an exceptional name. I think so, too. For a cat. Hang on. That's very cute. Very cute emote. Krillin's actually my little girl Ragdoll. I was about to ask what type of cat, too. Which you know the name is technically for a male, but I'm saving the name Nimbus for my male Ragdoll I'm getting. Nimbus. Is the hope that you'll just be like, Nimbus! And then the cat will come running in from wherever it is. Because listen, I haven't owned a cat in a long time, but I don't think that's how cats work. I mean, it'd be great if so, but maybe a dog? Okay, I'm going to try to step out here, but I feel like I'm going to die. No, I haven't died. Okay. Wait, it does say chasm shows up kind of in the middle there. Okay, we made it across. The bridge is just scary for no reason? Oh, they're enemies on my mini-map. What do we have? We have Stead, Amaps, and Swelto. I don't know where those types of names are. Also, is this a trial? I haven't gotten anything about a certain virtue. Let's just walk in here and see what happens. Chamber of Insight. Okay, so this is a trial. Insight. They are showing as enemies, but I feel like not all is as it seems. So let's not attack them.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
One of these guys is not like the other, is what I'm hearing here. Okay. Have you seen Nimbus the Ragdoll on social media? Nimbus growls all the time. It's hilarious. Absolutely, Ursa. No, there's a Nimbus already. I need to see this. Yes, a Siberian. Okay. I do enjoy sharing my experiences. We love seeing them. Every time I see him, I'm just like, dang, I want to be Schooner. You know, like I want to be Schooner when I grow up. I don't know that I'm ever going to grow up, but you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, this is what it's all about. Seeing things, doing things, you know? And you've shared that with us. All right. Bunch of books. Am I supposed to read all of these books? 5-Year War, A Diplomat's Record. Maybe we need this. Okay. The 5-Year War by Torwin Base. The war was, in truth, nothing short of a tragedy. It began as a mild altercation between the sanguine sons of the Elio and Vita families regarding, if you can believe it, the proper ownership of a sheep farm. Over the course of 3 seasons, full-blown conflict had erupted between Baldur's Gate and Victon. A pointless war, leaving both cities with nothing but 1,000 youthful corpses to show for it. That doesn't sound good. I never grew up. Hey, I think there's something to that. Oh, wait. There's a flying book in here. Hang on.
Hold still, will you?
Sleight of hand failed? Come on. I'm actually pretty good at sleight of hand.
Still, will you?
Sleight of ham? Sleight of hand.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Okay.
Hold still.
Can we freeze it somehow? Row? Okay. It's a level 9 construct. Okay. I could try to snipe it. Damage to... I don't know if I probably don't want to burn it, right?
There's no time to waste.
Could you imagine Shadowheart being able to snipe this out of the sky with a firebolt, considering she's whiffs all the time? And she absolutely nailed it. Whoops. Okay, I don't think that's what I want to do. Let's reload that. I was thinking maybe it'll just drop to the ground, but no, it just straight up burnt to a crisp. Let's reload that. It's a secret. You don't grow up. Yeah. Yeah. May I DM you, Gortash's Pillow Princess? Thought you meant my Instagram handle to DM, but I just saw him and shut up. He's so cute. Little growls are so cute. So it's another kitty. Not a dog. You said Siberian too. I was like, were we talking like husky or what? But it's a kitty. All right. How do I make these books stop moving? What do I have? What do I have in my... Hang on. What do they... Could I freeze them? Would that do it? Hang on. Maybe let's actually examine things more. Ethic of War. Okay, hang on. Can he catch... There are some other ones too. Maybe my sleight of hand will work.
Hold still, will you?
Oh, wait. Throw? What if I just throw it? Will that work? Miss. So I can throw it. Aha. Wait, did that actually work? Okay, so you just try to throw them. I guess that's the trick. All right, The Virtues of Unions by Alwyn Stead. It is quite obvious that larger kingdoms offer benefits to all peoples within. As a kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice if a dragon offers to share its hoard, after all. So too should you seek union, however imperfect, should a powerful kingdom march its army on your borders. Some friction is inevitable, of course. Citizens' rights might erode, for instance, but such lesser issues will be sanded down by the march of time. Such is the price of peace. Breaking news, throwing things works. That did work. I actually didn't think it was going to work. So we'll try it again. Row. Okay, hang on. Maybe we got to get closer. Get closer. Row you right here.
No, this is good.
Okay, the other one. Did I have to do it twice? I did have to. Oh no. Okay, it just takes a little bit of damage. Okay. Becomes prone after well, it didn't actually take damage. It's immune, but maybe we just knocked it out, you know. The Ethic of War by Christina Swelto. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not. For what shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? We shall wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity. Magnanimity. That's a hard word to say. Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. Yeah, speaking of specter, you kind of look a little ghostly over there. Right, and there's one more. I saw it flying around over here. Just in case I fall asleep while watching, getting the yawn slowly. I know that feeling. Well, it's been great having you here, Gortash's Pillow Princess. And if we do lose you to sleep, I hope you have a great rest. Ooh, that one probably isn't gonna knock it out, huh? There we go. Amap's memoirs. My life has been a long succession of pleasures. To see my town take to my ideas and cease legal discrimination of local orcs, to see my fights against horrific living conditions in city factories take off, to have the chance to see a new generation take to these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however, and I shall regret its failures. My old friend Swelto comes to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile and the promise of reinstatement as she ultimately was.
The solution's plain as the high moors in midsummer. Let's chat.
It sounds like Swelto is the issue here, but let's talk with Will.
Always good to talk, my friend.
All right. Welcome back anytime. Too true. Sounds like a little race car. I'm obsessed. He's a fluffy Siberian kitty. He runs around growling like a motor. I'll share the Instagram. Okay, yeah. If you pass out, sleep well. Joy to have you here and drop in the subtle hints. Yes, absolutely. Definitely stay until I pass out and come back next stream. Well, yeah, that sounds very lovely. Excellent meeting you. Will, you had an idea about the Insight trial, yes? Very formal language here.
Yes. Swelto's ethic of war would lead to endless conflict. No city could survive it.
Mm-hmm.
Swelto is the one you should strike.
I agree. I agree. Baldurin founds a city. Balduran? Is it Balduran? How do you say this name? How do you guys pronounce it? Maybe it's Balduran. Like Alderaan. This text roots its subject on Balduran, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colorful but a little too self-satisfied around the edges, and the novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Balduran claimed a guardian and friend Ansur. Bright were Ansur's scales, and brighter still his breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Ansur fled beneath the stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his draconic lineage. I say it the way you do. The problem with The Office is I can't nap. Yeah, that's the thing, right? We'll find out how to say his name soon. That's true, yeah. Balduran. All right. A-maps. You can't talk to them either. It's just like a... Can you examine them? Yep. Level 1 wood half elf. Dead? They're a tiefling. And... a human. It's always the human. It's always the human. Did we have those texts? There it is. Stead's Virtues of Unions. Okay. Yeah. What did this... Hang on real quick. I just want to skim this one. Okay. Yeah, Stead is kind of the middle ground. Is like we have to... Like, we're going to lose a few people. Amaps is like, I want to try to save everybody. And Swoto's like, I want to kill everybody. So, all right. Here we go.
Insightful decision. The tree of peace bore lasting fruit. Proceed.
All right, we did it. Oh, shoot. That didn't work either, Blondie. And then this freaking froze again. Oh, no, it didn't freeze. But the quest log didn't work. Okay, 1 second. Let me get that. This is very annoying. All right, give it another try, Blondie. And I think Iron's worked earlier, right? Yes, Iron's worked earlier. So it should just be Blondie's that it missed. Sorry about that. All right, back across. Is there one more trial? 2 more trials? Looks like maybe 2. There it is. My dog is ready to square up and fight the garbage truck. Oh, that garbage truck better watch out. Better watch out. Honestly, Shadowheart's little flame in her hand is kind of cool. Carrying that around. Uh-oh. Not me. Not Hermione. Yo. That's what I'm thinking of here. We're going to have to play some chess. We need an attuned crystal. Can I just shoot it? Blocking my way. That's too sturdy. Okay.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Barlack, you know what you got to do.
That's it.
Oh, too close. Did some damage to Spanky here. No. On Instagram this morning about someone getting up for the morning, but immediately pulling his sheets back up for a power nap, and I thought of you. That does sound very iron-like for sure. Why? Chat got frozen again. Probably because I rebooted Loot Spa Goots. Huge. Jard, how you doing? How are ya? Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. I really have to finish playing Baldur's Gate 3. You keep saying that.
Thanks.
You keep saying that, but you are right. You do.
My little trick.
All right, there we go. Oh, that's just 1 crystal. Okay, but I think that's probably fine. We can probably get through now, right?
Not as bad as it could have.
I think we could jump over it.
Pawns, king, queen. Is this lance board?
Lance board? You mean chess? Yeah, we can jump through now. Okay. Harlack's got hops. There we go. Everybody's through. Okay.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves.
The Dark
Are you
King.
a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
Ooh.
I'm afraid I have little experience with lance board, let alone the command of soldiers.
That's why you got me here, Willy boy. Doing good. How are you? Doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired today, but honestly doing pretty well. Weekend was good. I saw Begonia. Was that good? Is that in theaters? I don't even know anything about it. It was fantastic. Well, that's good. That's good. Or is it Bug Anya? I'm going to say it's a Bug Anya. Emma Stone's in it? It's that new Emma Stone movie. Interesting. I haven't seen anything with Emma Stone in it in a while. Has she been out of acting for a little bit prior to this? Or is it just that I happen to miss everything that she's in? Okay, there's the Black King piece. 2 moves, huh? It seems like a normal chessboard from as far as I can tell. 2 moves. All right, 2. Do I have a queen? I do. I have a queen and a rook. Chand. Chand, how are ya? With Jesse Plemons, she's been producing a lot and doing weird stuff. Weird stuff? Tell me more. Tell me more. Chand, how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? Wait, are these the pieces I'm allowed to lose? Huh, okay. All right, so my rook is in a pretty good spot here. Pretty good spot. However, I'm thinking the queen definitely has to move first, otherwise it will be taken by their queen. So do I That's just a pawn there. Okay. Okay. I think... All right. Let's save it. Am I... Let's see. How do I move these? I cast spell.
Seems simple enough.
I'm just going to click on it, see what happens here. That's why I did a save. Okay, I'm thinking I move the queen... What if I move the queen right here? Hang on. I don't play chess very often at all. I thought about taking the bishop, but in that case, the queen could then take... We basically trade queens, and I only get 2 moves, so that's not going to do it. So I'm thinking if I move over here... What would they do in return? Let's just try it. The black king still stands. Okay, I'm kind of confused. It did say 2 turns, right? A little confused. Okay. Emma Stone comes out every little while in a weird movie like Begonia, and it's awesome. A lot better. Me and Baby got sick and are finally recovering. Oh, no. I'm sorry you were sick. Been working with Yorgos Lanthimos since like 2022. I don't know who that is. But I will take your word for it. So it's been a bunch of weird... Like give me the synopsis of like something weird that she's been in. Like, how weird are we talking here? All right. We can... Wait, I didn't do anything. All I was trying to do was just click on the queen. Queen can... Yeah, that's... Okay, hang on. Oh, presumably my pawns are moving this way, right? It would make sense to try this.
Once more, let the next chance be your last.
I'm just confused. Did I misunderstand? I thought he said I got 2 moves to finish this game. Hang on, let me see.
The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. A leader succeeds. A pretender fails.
I must have misunderstood. I thought it was saying that I get 2 turns. If you make the first move wrong, it starts you over. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Start a movie is essentially a person with a lobotomy who has a sexual awakening with Mark Ruffalo and I think dozens of other men. Huh. Poor Things was recentist, where she played a newborn baby, brain transplanted to a fully grown woman's body. Okay. Yeah. Begonia is the story of a conspiracy theorist kidnapping a CEO because he's convinced she's an alien bent on world domination. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Exactly. Both Yorgos movies. Huh. Yeah. Never knew. Never knew. So was the one you're talking about? Is that the same, like Spooky and Blondie talking about the same movie? Is that called Poor Things? All right. What other pieces do I have here? So... All right. The queen has to move, right? The queen's going to have to be part of this. How do we set up here? I don't play chess often enough to know all of the different things. I do know a couple different strategies. But I don't know that they're particularly helpful here. But the queen's definitely going to have to be part of the setup, right? Let's see. I think originally I was going to try to move the rook over here. But, oh, actually that Wait, would that work? Hang on. Move rook here. They take rook. Then I move queen here? No. Yeah. That would work, right? I think so. I don't know. Yep. Okay. Oh, no, that doesn't work. That's too close. The king could just take the queen then. Hang on 1 second. So we made the right move. They're fantastic. Okay, so poor things. That's such a weird thing. And so a newborn baby brain transplanted into a full-grown woman's body. I am just so confused. You're just about there. So my initial thought was just to, and like I said, I am feeling quite dumb today, but I was going to move the queen right here in this space. Oh yeah, no, that is protected because my knight. Duh. Okay, never mind. I was right. There we go. All right. As I said, I'm feeling kind of dumb today. I just I think it's the lack of rest over the weekend.
Don't mind if I do.
Let's go. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And then I second guess myself because of course, you know. All right. And there's another little note to read here. Vidor and Umglir are gone. Our hubris is evident. Elementals took us by surprise. There are still 3 of us for now. Dang. You guys are getting worked by these trials. Who needs Stinky Gale to do this? Wait, Gale? Not Lutz? Wait, is Gale helpful? If you had Gale in your party, Gale tells you the answer. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I was going to say, like, I thought having Will along, because this is Will's kind of loyalty quest, I thought Will would be the main person to have with you. But yeah, he's like, yep, I'm going to be no help here. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. All right, I'm hoping we have enough time to finish this trial here. Also, wait, was this the week? There's going to be a week coming up. Oh, shoot, I fully shut down my computer, so it's coming up now, but I think there's going to be a week I'm not going to have any stand-ups meetings. So, Chamber of Courage. Okay. Steam Cloudwater. Okay, hang on. Cemetery Blue Torch. Let's get a lay of the land here. There are attuned crystals kind of just chilling around here. Let's talk to the statue. Maybe I could have just walked through. Yeah, I could have just walked through.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames.
What kind of winds?
Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
Okay, hang on. I'm not going to take the torch just yet. Do a save. Out at the end of the week, FYI, one of our annual gaming events. Nice. Nice. Wasn't Gale also a soldier or something in his past? He's a huge lance... Oh, yeah, he did talk about that. He did talk about that, yeah. What gaming event do you got going on? Okay. All right, we did a save. Why not? Let's just go ahead and grab this.
Hold the flame. Keep it burning bright. Show your courage.
Courage. So it makes it sound like it's going to be combat, but I don't know. It is combat. All right. What do we got? Failed a saving throw? Was that... Okay. Let's do... let's see. Air element... Was it air elemental moving out? I have to survive the trial for 4 turns. Okay. I don't know if I should use Warcaster or Opportunity Attack. Let's use... Shoot, I don't even... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Will's got a Shadow Blade. There we go. 24 damage, baby. All right. Can I use my bow? I can. Okay. Let's have Karlak attack first, though. Karlak attack.
Good.
Mm-hmm. We have air, water, 2 airs, 2 waters. Okay. And actually, let's have her throw over here. She could do double damage. How was your weekend, Lutz? It was good. It was not restful though. I finished building a dog kennel for Ginny. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping. All right. Well, let's move her over here real quick. It is finished. It is finished. So now tonight I'm gonna have to work on the cleanup. Because it was a lot of, I made a big mess basically. Okay, we'll be able to get that one dead here real quick. Let's do 1 attack on the water elemental. Actually, let's do a hunter's mark. And pretty good. We'll do our other attack over here. Should kill air elemental. Oh, does Cold a Week not work on it? Cold a Week does not work on elementals. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, that sucks. So it is finished, but it was just such a difficult project, like both mentally and physically. Yeah. So I'm glad it's over, but yeah, the dogs didn't really let me sleep too well on Saturday. And then yeah, just being physically worn out from the construction project, if you will. So
Let's go.
Oh, wait, why does Will get a turn before Water Elemental? I don't know. 55% chance to hit that attack or 70% chance with these. Okay. That uses action. What can he do with this bonus action? This is casting Shadow Blade. Yeah, not attacking with it. Okay. Okay, let's, Try to move him away a little bit. Oh, shoot, he's in water. Get out of water. There is a tiny bit of water right there. Shoot. Okay, whoops. Didn't pay close enough attention there. Elemental Warp? Try to charm an elemental. I can't imagine that's gonna... It did work. Wow, okay. Growl. Planning to have bedding in there? Yeah, there's gonna be bedding in there. Hellish Rebuke. Whoa. Wait, this is a water elemental. Is fire even gonna work on it? I can't imagine so. Oh, no, it didn't say anything about fire. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Uses my level 5 Warlock spell slot, but 44 damage? Dang, that's impressive. Okay. He just lit a water elemental on fire. About 150 people. It's one of my local one of my group managers called Lobster Trap. That's awesome, though. 150 people. Is that overwhelming? But yeah, as far as the kennel itself, we are going to put bedding in there. Yes, absolutely. She needs bedding. She's just too old to be laying on the floor by itself. We took the picture in there. That was basically her getting introduced to the area. But yeah, there's some caulking that goes around the bottom edge just in case she pees or poops in there. We didn't want it to get underneath the wall, the galvanized steel wall. So that's what that's there for. So we were making sure that that's fully dry before getting her in there. But she probably could have stayed in there last night. We're just kind of being, cautious with it. So, but yeah, I would love a do nothing day. It's probably not going to happen till Wednesday at the soonest. But okay, don't move over there. Can we just go ahead and do our spirit guardians? I think we should. We'll do necrotic, I suppose. Just a level 3. Let's upcast to level 4. We can get her out of this dang. Let's see. The water is electrified over here, but is it electrified over here as well?
On I go.
Can't quite get close enough. Oh, yeah, the path that we're on. We could jump, but it's gonna... I don't want to get the opportunity attack. Okay. That's fine. Lots of misses on those multi-attacks. Okay. And one of them just died because they went into Spirit Guardians thing. Whoa! Water Myrmidon and Air Myrmidon? Uh-oh. Oh, geez. Okay, can I do anything with these guys, or... I'm guessing I really just have to survive. I don't think anything else is really, of importance here, is it? They're no longer charmed by me. Dang, 32 damage is legit. Yeah, if only I had... If only I had Cold a Week. Is it turned off? That's why. It's turned off. I feel dumb. I was wondering why that wouldn't work. I'm like, is there something about elementals? Like they just can't, they're immune to that? But no, I didn't have Cold a Week on. Over 4 days. Okay. Gotcha. 150 people over 4 days. That does make a big difference then. All right. We've got... There are 4 on the battlefield. 2 of them are over here. I'm assuming that these guys... Yeah, they cannot be thrown. Dude, I need to get out of this area. I could try a throw while I'm right here. I mean, it'll probably still hit. I'm guessing they probably can't be pushed either. No. Okay. We do have a... We could try an intimidating presence. What does this do? Fearful. Must from the source of his fear. Can't take any additional actions. Okay. Maybe that's worth a shot. Only a 55% chance, though. That didn't work. Did not work. Okay, then let's do an enraged throw at disadvantage here. Did some damage, but yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal.
Blood comes easy these days.
All right. Will... This water elemental's almost dead. When is it? It's going to get its turn. It'll die next turn because it's going to start in Spirit Guardian. So let's ignore it. We could probably attack... Oh, shoot. Why am I not... Yeah. No, switch to Will. Why are we not... I guess I have to end my turn before... We can do Will's... No, why? Okay, this is just out of order, I guess. Also, that water elemental did not die. Huh. Okay. So then, let's see. Shadowheart will get that one to die. So let's ignore that. Then Shadowheart can probably move over here. What is this? Oh, that's the remains of the air elemental. Okay. Will, my boy, let's have you only 60% chance because they're threatened. Yeah. Could do another. We could do a cone of cold. Or do we try that over here? That's not in its range. That would maybe freeze the ice. Freeze the ice. That'll freeze the water, I mean. And it did. Okay. Let's try that flourish attack, too. Alright. Still going to be an opportunity attack, so we'll just stay put. Okay. Get another Hellish Rebuke in there. Why not? That's my last spell slot. That's right. Okay, Shadowheart. You're going to move here. And then can you move like here? Nice. All right. Good, good, good. Then we'll go for a spell that won't break your concentration. I don't know which of these is actually going to work. We could try a command. Flee. We could try a flee. There we go. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. And then it'd be great if she could just move. Yeah, like right here would be fantastic. There we go. All right. Moving out of reach, and we get an opportunity attack. Why not? And another opportunity attack. Amazing. Love it. Don't have tomorrow off as a holiday, but now I do. Wait, what? Explosive Icicle? They rolled a 16. Let's try to have them re-roll. Saved on concentration. That's good. And it just summoned two another air myrmidon and water myrmidon. Jeez. Spanky's getting kind of lit up over there. We get one float. Oh, you are using the floating holiday? Wow. Can I ask you something? If you didn't use that, would they pay it out when you leave? Oh, shoot. I just realized it is time for my meeting. Trying to log into my computer, but my PTO doesn't pay out either. Dang. Which is, that is Cheeks, yeah. Okay. I gotta see if we have our meeting this morning. I think we do. Maybe. Trying to get loaded up here, but my computer's taking a long time. I forgot to log in, so that's my bad. Who doesn't cancel meetings the day before a holiday? Waylon, how are you? We don't have a holiday tomorrow. At least my company doesn't. I wish. Are you off tomorrow? Yeah, I'm pretty jealous. Pretty jealous. We do not get tomorrow off. Aha! It was canceled, though. America doesn't care about veterans. Have a good Monday. Yeah, it was canceled. Let's try to finish this fight. My boss, yeah, sent an email. That's what I was wondering. If I could have just logged in, I would have known earlier. But yeah, it's canceled. So let's finish this fight. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Off tomorrow, and like half the company took today as vacation. Man, that's the way to do it. Monday and Tuesday, you come back with a super short week. Yeah, I don't blame anybody for that. All right. Seeking blood. What does that mean? Seeking blood? Oh, that's my dagger is seeking blood, right? How does that actually work? Yeah, it's this one, right? True strike. Was it this weapon or was it my offhand? Excuse me. No, because I'm carrying a torch. Yeah, I have to carry the torch. Okay. I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know at all.
Now this is my happy place.
Air elementals. We can kill this Myrmidon over here. Let's do that. Let's do a regular throw with our trident over here. Double movement cut. We shouldn't have to move anywhere.
Good idea, Carla.
That missed? Actually? Okay, thankfully she did not slip and fall. How did that miss? There we go. That one didn't miss. Okay, we got rid of that Myrmidon. Then let's have her throw over here with an enraged throw. That should also probably kill it. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. Dang, we're getting too many enemies on the battlefield here. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. President Bonespur doesn't believe in our troops. Can't believe I forgot about Free Food Day. Free Food Day? Legally doesn't have to... wait, because it legally doesn't have to, so to limit risk to the company, they didn't make it a thing. In fairness, we do accrue a lot of PTO, 30 days per year right out of the gate. Oh, that is a lot right off the bat, for sure. I had to work at my company for 5 years before we got 25 days. But now we're on the MTO plan, which is essentially unlimited. This is very nice, but it's also it's strategic because the company doesn't have to pay out PTO when we stop working there. Okay, let's see. I'm not focusing on anything else, so maybe I just go ahead and do another Hunter's Mark here. We do that, and then we can do this attack here. Or should I could do a black hole, but I don't know if that's going to work against... I don't know if that would work against these randos, or these randos. I don't know if it'd work against these, hang on, let's do a save. If it doesn't work, I'm reloading it. It did. Okay, I didn't know if that would actually work. Because, you know, them being incorporeal and all. But now it makes me feel like I should have done Shadow Heart's throws when they're all together here, but... a lot of restaurants give away free food / meals to vets on Veterans Days. Usually drive around town, do pickups. Okay, I got you. I was like, wait a minute, where are they? Yeah, that makes more sense. That was the trade-off. Would prefer the money now that I'm leaving and I never take enough PTO. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I need to survive for 2 more turns. If we get to Shadowheart, she'll be able to give Spanky a little bit of healing. Can't really do anything else. But he did at least get the frick out of there. The exception being the air elemental over here. Let's have Spanky go over here. He's my most injured fighter right now.
This is my time.
Okay, Will. What do we got? What do we got here? 75% with advantage. But do we even try to attack one? Maybe we try to go after... Yeah, let's go after this air elemental with an Eldritch Blast. Should kill it. There we go. Dark One's Blessing? Temporary hit points equal to Charisma modifier and Warlock level. Wait. Dark One's Blessing. Is that from Mizora? How do I get that? I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try to get away from them. Freaking A. Why is he... What's going on with the water? Is it something that he's doing? There's just all the water electrified around these parts. Thank Spanky is in trouble. But I'm the torchbearer, so that's probably why, huh? Shadowheart's turn. She's in this... Ooh, hopefully she's not going to slip and fall. Can we... Okay, I think she's out of it. She's a bit of a tank, so I'm going to move her over here. She doesn't have enough movement for that, huh? Try to get her over the water. Okay. In that case... Cracker Barrel does a free pancake breakfast for veterans. Start the new job December 1st. My last day here is 11/19. I have a weekish off for Thanksgiving. That will probably result in a long drive since we don't have a government anymore. Supposedly, there's going to be a reopening this week. That's what I've been hearing, but who knows? Okay. Are these water myrmidons vulnerable? They're vulnerable to cold and lightning. Okay, good to know. 2 water myrmidons in there. Air is probably not. They actually have a resistance to lightning. Okay, so let's do cold. A glyph of coldness. Glyph. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay, say my eyes are just not working. Okay. There we go. Also, I shattered one of those crystals over there. All right. Let me get her. No, stop. I'm not trying to loot the air myrmidon. I'm just trying to move backwards the tiniest bit. Jeez. Oh, he's not in Spirit Guardians anymore. Get him next time. Probably wander into it. Ooh, no, they're surrounding Spanky. Not good. Not good. Oh, not good. They're all going over there. Please. Okay. Raging Vortex. Raging Vortex Aura. Oh, they've been silenced. Okay. Can I transform into a Displacer Beast? I probably should, huh? Displace. Let's try to teleport ourselves somewhere else. Can we... We can't quite go over to... Oh, yes, we can. Shadowheart's, Spirit Guardians. There we go. Get freaking displaced, bro. And our attack... Or, sorry, our HP's back up to 85. All right. That's pretty solid. We just need to survive one more turn. We should be able to do that, right? Did one of the murder dons do it? I don't know, to be honest. Really not sure. Okay. Everybody over here is silenced. Let's see. Water Elemental over there. Water Elemental's about to get another turn. Can she throw... She can definitely throw that far, right? It is going to damage my Displacer Beast, but I don't really care.
This'll help.
Yeah. Definitely throw that far. Okay. Why did that one take... That one took a little bit of damage. Why? Okay. I would throw over here and damage them, but I'm afraid that Shadowheart will lose concentration. I want her to hang on to Spirit Guardians. So let's do another throw, but we're going to go after this one here. It's been missing those. And I'll do an enraged throw as well. Miss? For real? Ow. How do we miss so many attacks?
Holding back.
Okay, Will's turn. Will.
Coming through.
He just fell prone. Gosh dang, what an idiot. What an idiot. You are in Spirit Guardians. Yep, but this person's not. It's fine. It's fine. We can also do... We can't cast any spells because we are silenced here. So, wait. We move... I'm so annoyed by this. I'm just trying to move. I'm not trying to loot. Okay. Not silenced anymore. So then let's do a... We can do a mass healing word of level 5. Just for funsies. And then we can do another cone of cold, huh? Can't quite get all 3. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty damaged, though. Pretty damaged. And then let's move her back to take some new damage there. We don't care if she's silenced during her move that she can't use. Okay. So then... Opportunity attack. With poison. Oh, they're immune. Okay. Will. Gosh dang. Will's gonna get really hurt now. Oh, that element... Wait. Something died there. I don't know what it was.
Courage is a beacon to meek and mighty alike.
Frickin' Will, dudes.
Never withstand raging elements. Proceed.
Okay. Will just keeps slipping on the ice over here. All right, I think it's all melted now.
I've got a long road ahead.
I'm guessing there's not going to be any items in these. Okay. But we did throw one murderous cut. We got the trial finished here. So that is very good. And unfortunately, we did not heal at all. So we are going to do our long rest. I'll do that before we end stream today, but
Moving ahead.
Also, I can just continue being a little tentacle kitty here. Come back out here, and this door should be open now. Me prowling around. Look at me. All right. Okay, let's go back to camp, do a long rest. And I don't think we have anything to really discuss with the party, considering we haven't done anything since the last time I went around and did all the rounds. See if maybe ending the day will do it, though. I'll continue being a...
Boo is trying
What?
his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
I love that phrase right there. That sounds like a fun evening. Yeah, no, that definitely is something Spanky would say. Sounds like a fun evening.
It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
They're in the wreckage to the side. Oh no, I didn't see that. Love the quote ad. Okay. You are the only one Minsk listens to, remember? Speaking of feelings, does Minsk know you were ready to kill the Emperor for him? She's right, Minsk. I need to know you'll follow orders from here on out. Interesting. Which of these checks am I best at here? We'll get a +9 to persuasion. Or intimidation. Just try this. You're the only one Minsk listens to, remember? Okay. Yeah, we're good.
You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jahira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Wiklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge
I
of your
failed a
homeland.
history check.
Who agrees you're a queer kind of witch? But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
That's actually kind of sweet. I suppose there is some twisted logic at play there. When Minsk does as Minsk does and charges in to make a mess, Jahira does as Jahira does, finds a way to save us all anyway. Yeah, I don't like the logic there. He has learned nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, I go in and mess everything up, but then you save everything.
Well, at least you're getting to know him a little better. I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Interesting interaction there. Okay, so can I talk to either of them now? Minsk is right here.
Makes my day better.
There is more city under the city than in it, I think. I begin to wonder if Baldur's Gate was not built by some burrowing cousin of Boo's.
Okay. Where'd Jahira? Okay, Jahira's over here. Who's laying down? Oh, that's Karlak.
The cub speaks.
That's it. Okay, they didn't have anything to say about it. Really? Really? I mean, I guess we haven't done anything. Okay, so you're talking about beavers? Where are the... In the wreckage to the side? Wait, there are a couple wreckages, right? There's wreckages. There's wreckage over here. We're kind of just surrounded by wreckage, huh? Some over here. Oh, there's my mirror dealio. Poor dead beavers. Yeah, I don't see anybody that needs to be talked to. So, wait, what's down here, though? Have I been down here? I don't think so. There's a carrot. All right, let's end the day. Actually, we already have ended the day. Let's do our rest.
Better not be cursed.
We'll be kind of just prepared for next time. We're going to be playing this again on Thursday? Thursday. So I'll kind of just get everything ready for Thursday's session by get the party back together. Gonna finish it before Thursday. Got it. Something tells me you probably won't, but maybe. All right. So we'll keep... That party wasn't too bad. I did admittedly appreciate having Shadowheart in the party, but I would have... Let's try to get you just started Act 3, then yeah, probably not. Okay, let's do our feast. Heroes Feast. All right. And then we'll do our, I always forget which icon this is. This one here, spell slot restoration. Get that one back. Okay. Send our feast supplies back to camp. And then
No time to rest.
do our speak with animals here. And our long strider, which is going to be me. Oh, shoot. Messed that one up. Messed that one up. All right. Me, Will, Shadowheart. There we go. Thankfully, that doesn't... That's just a ritual spell, so it doesn't do anything if I mess up. And I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my preparation. We could go ahead and do a ranger companion and bring along... I don't know what we're going to find. Let's bring along... I really had the best with Corvus. He's the most mobile. All right. Only 44 HP, interestingly enough. All right. I think that's it. Let's see. Loyu, Ludi, and Guild. We love you, Lady Iron. Let's do our full save here. We are ready to proceed into Ansur's lair, what I assume is Ansur's lair next time. But yeah, that is in fact next time. Thank you for being who you are, everyone. No, you. All right, we had some follows today. I want to make sure I give out some thank yous real quick. First thing first was the Chill Spider Mate with the follow, Nodder with the raid. Then we had Peachy continuing her Discord sub. Gortash's Pillow Princess with the follow. Dima Fireblood with the follow. Lil Sacco Nuts with the sub. And Chan also with the sub. So yeah, thank you everybody. Seriously appreciate that. It's good to be back into Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be part of my rotation on and off stream because we're getting very near the end, and I would like to see if I can finish this game by the end of the year, if that's at all possible. So we got a little less than 2 months to do so. Banj, hello. You're welcome, Spooky. Also, hi all. How are you, Banj? Thanks for a great time. You and everyone in chat have a terrific day. You as well, Schooner. It's great to hear from you. All of our love headed your way, my friend. Friends, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be KCD2 day. Basically, I'm going to do my absolute best to make sure we're heading to Kuttenberg by tomorrow. I've been on this first map long enough, I think. So I think I can always, pucker up tomorrow. I think I can always come back if there's anything that I want to do, later. I think we'll be all right. So, all right, friends, I better run. I got to get checked in at work. I will see you all tomorrow. Please have an amazing rest of your Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.